We have known for a long time that the global climate preservation is something of paramount importance for our future. But today, this preservation reached another concern. It was concluded that non-renewable sources are close to end, so it has been increasingly invested in power generation by renewable means such as hydropower and biomass. However, renewable energy sources depend on an ideal climate. Hydropower depends on rain. Wind depends on the good balance between the convergent winds, which are generated by the movement of hot air masses going up and cold air masses going down, and the energy generated by biomass depends on ideal climate.
All of these examples demonstrate that without optimal climate conservation, there could be serious long-term consequences for power generation.
By continuing to exploit new renewable energy sources, we are sabotaging our ability to produce renewable energy in the long term. As we are changing the global temperature and several renewable energy sources depend on a good climate balance such as wind and hydropower.
The preservation of the northern ridge is something of great importance because from there come the fly rivers that enable plantation throughout Brazil.
The preservation of Brazilian climatic conditions is an important strategy for Brazil that despite already large electric generation from renewable energy sources, having represented in 2019 83% of all electric generation in the country. So to meet this demand, the climate must also be in order since it influences energy sources such as wind, hydro and biomass.
And it is important to also be targeted. Renewable sources since non-renewable sources, mostly polluting as they also scarce.
And the work must not limit itself to the northern region. After all, we have many types of energy sources scattered through the country. We have wind energy in northeast and south. We already have solar power plants at some places, and we have hydropower all over the country going from south to north. And we must protect them all because they together supply all of our electric needs like turn on a lamp at the noon, warm the water at a shower, and for everything else that your eyes can reach. After all, there is no telling of how many things in our days uses electricity, and this is a very important resource that we must preserve at any and all cost.
And for this to happen, we need company by the population and the competent structures to force the government to prioritize renewable energy sources because of the shortage of no renewable energy source, like oil, and for them being greenhouse effect gas release. Doing that, we will be protecting the world and the climate conditions of our country, and doing this, we will keep our clean energy resource for the next generations that will live in a Brazil that preserve your nature and your energy.